Hi everyone, it is me again. I wanted to update my fellow lap banders or people that are considering weight loss surgery and people that were just genuinely concerned yesterday about what was going on with me. For those of you that are just watching this video and maybe haven't seen my other videos, I had my 5th fill, I want to say. I apologize if it's just too bright. I'm kind of working with the natural light today, so anyway, if you guys can't see me, then I'm just trying to work with it. Anyway, I've had my fifth fill. Sorry, I had my 5th fill 2 weeks ago, to the day actually, and I've been suffering from not being able to eat. I feel tight the moment I chew. I try to drink fluids before I eat, maybe like 10 minutes before I eat, just to kind of help me along, not feel so tight. But the moment I start chewing any kind of food, doesn't matter if it's soft scrambled eggs, if it's cheese, if it's anything soft, even yogurt, it like starts getting stuck. The yogurt would just sit there. So I've been experiencing that for the last 2 weeks. The first few days not so much, because I was on soft liquids, but I felt the tightness and I thought, oh my god, this is it, I'm gonna be in the green zone, I'm elated, this is awesome. Not the case. I've been PBing all my food. The little bit that I do hold, it's maybe been no more than like 200-300 calories a day. So for the last 2 weeks I've only had tops maybe 400-500 calories a day, and that was because the food choices I made were not great. They were either fattening or whatever. So I pretty much just ate what I could to try to just maintain some sort of energy. I wasn't getting in nowhere near the amount of protein that I needed to get, and the fluids I was barely getting in 32 ounces a day, and that was because I was pushing it. And working nights, I noticed that I wouldn't drink as much as I was doing. So yesterday, after my husband made me breakfast, I was scared to PB it. It took me an hour to eat, and it was very small, and I didn't even finish it all. I just stopped. I gave up. And then I went to bed. I was tired. I had to go work that night, which was last night. And my husband made me tilapia, and I love tilapia. I just ate the tilapia, no starch, nothing, just the tilapia, so I can get in at least the 22 grams of protein that the tilapia or the fish carries. I couldn't even eat half of it, and I stopped. I was like, okay, it's starting to get stuck the moment I'm eating it, so I'm just gonna stop. And I'm full, I'm comfortable right now. And not even 5 minutes into it, I became stuck. And this was after I ate. I fed the rest of the dogs. The story if you did watch my video. If you didn't, that's why I'm refreshing you. And I PB'd it. Not once, twice. So I was very upset, and I broke down and started crying. I've been very emotional lately with my own problems, and being this tight isn't helping. And I know stress plays a factor in your lap band, so you have to be very cautious and be more aware of what's going on with your body. Okay, with that said, I made an appointment yesterday. They closed like a few minutes before I made the appointment, and I came in this morning right after work. I did a 12-hour shift, went to the appointment, spoke with him. He asked me right off the back, when do you get tight? I go, sometimes it's when I chew, I start feeling tight. I haven't swallowed anything yet, and you can feel the tightness. That's a sign that you may be too tight. When you can't get in the fluids that you need, when you feel hungry but you're too scared to eat, those are all signs that you might be too tight. Burping in the middle of the night, getting a nasty cough just all of a sudden, which I started experiencing 2 days ago, and I didn't really notice. My husband was like, you've been coughing lately. Didn't even think about it. I just thought I was just, I've had allergies, so I'm thinking nothing of it. But that could have been a factor as well. Excuse me. So, I know I'm scatterbrained. That's my nature. I went to the appointment today, spoke with him. He asked me all these questions. I let him know. I said, look, I was just being cautious and letting my band settle, but I know stress is playing a factor. He knows what's going on in my personal life because I'm very open with my doctors and anyone that pretty much asks. I don't mind telling if I know them. So he said, that's playing a big factor, but I'm going to take out the half cc that I put in 2 weeks ago. And I kid you not, I'm supposed to be on softs today, but I refused. I honestly wanted to know right now, I wanted to know right away if I can eat, if I can tolerate it. So I went home. I was in a shitty mood. I was livid. Someone did something that almost made me go ape shit. So, because I had my daughter with me, I had to contain myself, but it was a little too much for me to bear. When he took out the fill, he stuck me with a longer needle, and it hurt like a motherfucker. And I'm sorry for cursing, but that's exactly how I felt. The needle was bending because it's a longer one, and my port is actually closer to my skin. The needle was bending, and it was turning my port. So the same motion that I'm making with my finger is what I felt my port doing, and it hurt. It hurt, and I'm not one to have any hair on my tongue, and I let him know. So he ended up using the shorter one. I was like, why do you keep using the long one? This is the second time you've done this shit. Make notes about use the short one on me. I know I'm fat, but you've always used the short one on me. So he did, and then he ended up taking out the 0.5 cc's. Of course, it wasn't an easy feat. Normally he's, easy. Go in and out and he's done. I've never really experienced pain, but there's been 2 instances where he has stuck me with the longer needle, and I need to remind him to use the smaller needle. So maybe that's something that I need to make a mental note of, because I didn't see what needle he picked up today. Otherwise, I would have said something, but whatever. Anyway, I digress. He took out the 0.5 cc's. Sorry, but it hurt like a bitch. So I wasn't, leaving that out, because right now I'm very sore. And I don't feel like anyone should be scared of getting the lap band because you get stuck. I mean, I get blood drawn every 6 months anyway. It's the same feeling, if not less. It's for 2 seconds and that's it. But anyway, took out the 0.5 cc's. I ate a piece of bread when I woke up. I woke up like, let's say at 3. I only drank a little bit, but I was too busy trying to prep for food, to make dinner for the family, and I ate a piece of bread. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna bullshit you guys. That's not what I'm here to do. I ate a piece of bread because 1, I wanted a piece of bread with butter, and 2, I wanted to see if I could tolerate it. The moment I would have felt any tightness, I would have fed it to the dogs or left it for my husband, whatever. I would not have eaten it if I felt like it was just not changed. But I wanted to know where my lap band, where I was at. I kid you not, I was able to eat the small piece of bread that I took out. I was able to eat it, and it was a French baguette, French bread with a little bit of butter. I was in heaven. Just that feeling alone. And then I made dinner. I posted on my Instagram. It was like lettuce wrapped tacos, so it was ground meat and whatever. So I made that, but I made mine in the salad form. I chopped everything up thin and small. I ate it. I freaking ate it, guys. I ate it. And I feel satisfied. And holy shit, I ate it. Like, I felt like I haven't eaten in forever without feeling so scared to eat something. It went down easy. Didn't burp while I was eating. It was like angelic. And I'm satisfied right now. I'm not hungry. I'm not gurgling. I'm not dying. I don't feel like a little starving child from, a third world country. I am eating. I am. And it's my first day. So obviously I just wanted to see where I stood with my band. I didn't want to wait the weekend and be disappointed when I have to go back to work at the end of my 2 days off. I'm eating, so I'm good. I'm the happiest I've been in the last 2 weeks as far as food goes, and we'll see where that lays. I know this is a lengthy video, but I wanted to update you guys and also tell you my shitty experience. It was just an overall bad day. It was just too much, I don't know, fuckery going on. And I needed a nap. That's the hell I needed, because after the 12 hours I was like, I was fried and upset and stressed, because I'm like, if I get an unfill, how am I gonna feel? Am I gonna feel the same way? Am I gonna be too tight? I don't mind getting an unfill. That doesn't make me weak. That sure as hell doesn't mean I failed. What that means is that my body just isn't ready for that kind of restriction. And why do I want to be sick and skinny? That's one fucking thing I don't want to be. I'd rather be healthy, know that I'm eating right, know that I'm making right choices because I know my body can tolerate it, rather than feel sick and go for like softer, mushy, sugary foods, salty foods, because I want something with substance. No. So I made the decision I was going to wait it out in hopes that maybe I can adjust myself a little bit more. But no, it was too tight. I admit it. I was slacking and paying attention, but I needed that. I needed that time to try to figure out if I was doing something wrong. And when I fixed my mistakes. I noticed I was still having bad moments, so I fixed it. Go to your doctors. If you guys are feeling pain, discomfort, call them. Say, hey, this is what I'm feeling. I put yourself on liquids first and see if you can tolerate it after giving yourself maybe a 1-2 day rest. If it doesn't work, get your ass to the doctor and get yourself checked out. They're there to help you. You're not there for their convenience. They're there to help you, and they want you to succeed with this surgery. We all do in this community. I know everyone roots for me. I love that. People were concerned. I was very appreciative. I don't think I've ever felt that kind of way since I've had the surgery. I don't know. Everyone cares when they're part of this community. Everyone cares. So, with that said, my lengthy ass video is going on a lot of minutes probably right now, more than 10. Get yourselves checked out. Don't be scared. And if you're looking to get this surgery, do your research. Watch videos like I did. Talk to your doctor. See what's the option for you. You have to make this lifestyle change. I did. And I caught myself when I was slacking. And I have been slacking. And I've been really hard on myself about it. But guess what? We all go over those humps. We might want a damn cookie. Eat the fucking cookie. And move on about your day in a healthier way. I've been tough on myself because I've been making bad choices, but that causes you to make even more bad choices because you feel like you're done. Give up. Don't give up. Any questions, ask. There's a whole community here that is willing to help. Ask your doctors. Ask anyone. Anyone should be willing to give you an answer. Everyone's here to help you out. We all want to succeed. We all want to lose the weight. I just feel like right now I'm comfortable. This is where I'm going to be for a while. I'm happy I got an unfill. I'm happy I had this experience because now I know what it feels to be too tight. I might not feel it physically, but when I eat, it's bad. So, with that said, I'm ending this video. I'm sorry, guys. I took a break from my family time to make this for you guys because I did say I was going to update you. And I apologize for the length and the rambling, but you guys already know my style, so take it or leave it. No, I'm just kidding. I love you guys. I'm very happy right now. I'm satisfied. The only thing that hurts is the little prick that he gave me. Not pun intended. Let me not be mean. He's really nice. But anyway, I love you guys. Bye.